Greetings and welcome to another video. It's Saturday the 2nd of July 2022, and as you can see I'm at the edge of Huntington today. Now where I'm standing at the moment, as you can see in the distance there, is Huntington, by far one of the most beautiful places in all of Telford, at least in my opinion anyway. Now, it was quite random getting here today, I'll be honest. Things didn't go the way I expected, but it was all good fun anyway. Now, where I am at the moment, like I said, I didn't expect to end up being here, but, well, I enjoyed the journey that I travelled to get here anyway. And from where I am at the moment, if I wanted to go into Huntington, then basically I'd walk along this road to my left, and yeah, I'd basically travel along this way here. But I'm not going to do that today. I think I'll explore Huntington in another day for another video. But what I also know from what I've been told today, that if I travel along this road far enough, I will get into Little Wenlock. That'll be interesting to sort out, you know, travelling along this way into Little Wenlock. But again, that's for another day and another video. Now, as you can see, the road to my right is this is the road I explored in my previous video today, and if I was to backtrack along this road in front of me, then that'll eventually take me into Steerway and Wellington, which we explored in my previous video. So we're not going to go that way today. Instead, we're going to come up this way and engage in a new plan. Because from where I'm standing right now, from here, going off in this direction will take me to New Works. Will take me to New Works in Telford. And from there, from New Works, I can find myself in toward Lawley and Lawley. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan for today. Head this way to New Works. It's been a bit of a random adventure, like I said, but I've enjoyed it. And I think coming this way will be a nice way to finish things off. And yeah, hopefully it's not going to be much of a walk. Well, I say that, I expect it will be a bit of a distance that I need to walk in order to get back to Lawley. But, well, it's nice weather at the moment, and so getting back to New Works, it's going to be, well, it's going to be good. I'm going to enjoy this. So yeah, hopefully along the way there'll be a few gaps in the hedgerow, in the hedges either side of me, for me to see some of the countryside that surrounds me, hopefully, but we'll soon see. And maybe you can hear in the background, there's some sheep in the field next to me. So yeah, let's see how things pan out. It's going to be good. Okay, so if we look to my right here, you've got this gate, and As you can see, by going over the gate, there's a public footpath here. But to be honest, I'm not going to explore this public footpath. Not today. Because let's be honest, I don't want to disturb all the sheep here. Yeah, let's not be rude. Let's not disturb the sheep. Maybe I'll come back another day and explore this public footpath. But yeah, not today. Leave the sheep alone. Besides, I want to focus on getting to New Works, which is along the road here. As I said, I don't expect it to be too far, but we'll soon see how that pans out. Okay, an interesting side note is this road here, called Dog in the Lane. Now, the people I spoke to earlier on this afternoon when looking for directions, all of them spoke of this lane, of this road called Dog in the Lane. Okay, now obviously Dog in the Lane goes that way, and I have got no idea where it goes to, but it sounds interesting. I'll have to remember this place and try and come back another day to make another video here. So yeah, I need to remember that. It looks interesting. And I actually mean it on this one. In the meantime though, need to have a look at that over there. As you can see, Huntington is back that way, back the way we came, and we were just at the edge of Huntington, so obviously we're not going that way. Not today anyway. Another point, another day for another video in the future, definitely, but not today. Instead, we're heading to New Works. This way. I wish I was on my bicycle. This would be a lot easier and faster to do on my bicycle. But hey ho, I'll have to remember that next time. I'll have to... That's actually a good idea really. Make a couple of videos while cycling, you know, on my bike, and come along this way. I'll record a video as I'm cycling along here. That'll be a really good idea to do. Okay, so here, as you can see, Little Wenlock Farm and Library. And from here, that's an amazing view of the Wrekin from here. In fact, just the countryside in general. From where I'm standing right now, this is an absolutely beautiful view. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, Little Wenlock Farm and Library. So yeah, let's carry on this way. By the looks of things, I don't think I've got far to go. I don't think so anyway. Well, let's carry on this way anyway. Welcome to New Works, Heritage Mining Settlement. Yeah, it's turned out to be a pretty nice walk between Huntington and New Works. Not as far as I expected. Not too far indeed. So that's good. And if people remember videos from January and February 2022, it was at this very spot that I both started and ended previous videos where I explored New Works here in Telford. And if we look over here, again, another amazing view of a Wrekin. I've walked one hell of a distance today. I'm very impressed. I'm proud of myself with the distance I've covered. So yeah. And if we have a brief look over here, as you can see, through this gate is a section of a Telford T50 50-mile trail. And if you remember the videos I've just mentioned from January and February 2022, I've made a couple of really good videos exploring the path in front of me here, down this way. And it's absolutely gorgeous. And one of those videos from January 2022, and even the video that I made earlier on today, this afternoon, brought me to a section of nature trail and public footpath on the other side of those fields. So yeah, I enjoyed that. I just loved exploring everywhere in front of me. Be nice to explore here again at some point. So yeah. Some amazing countryside around here, let's be honest. But if we have a look over here, New Works welcomes careful drivers. Now the plan is to, well, walk along this road here, walk through New Works, and basically make my way to Lawley from here. So yeah, let's carry on. So at this point, if I look to my right, here is a public bridleway, which I've mentioned before in a couple of previous videos where I explored New Works. Now obviously, despite this being a public bridleway, we do need to be careful because, as you can see, grazing animals on site, please close all gates and keep dogs under control. And there you've got the contact details for the Shropshire Wildlife Trust. So yeah, I said before, and I need to remember I said this and make it happen, it'll be nice to come back here again another day to make a video exploring this bridleway in front of me. I think that'll be very much worth doing. So yeah. in the meantime, right now, the plan is to get back on the road and carry on in this direction here. And here is what I would consider to be the centre point of New Works. This old bus shelter here, which, as you can see, has some notice boards with local information on. And very important, we've got a defibrillator, life-saving equipment, and instructions on how to use the defib device. And below that, we've got a community library. New Works, take a book, share a book, return a book. What is a free library? A free library is a free book exchange. Everyone can use it. If you see something that you would like to read, take it. When you're finished reading, share it with a friend or return it. And I've seen examples of this free library thing, which I think is a fantastic idea. I last saw one down in Coalbrookdale, and also in, I think Little Lawley had one as well. So I love these. I think this is a great idea. Now if we have a look over there, this is New Works Lane, and as you can see, it takes us down to Wellington in that direction. That's a good little road to explore, especially go down on a bicycle. So yeah, but if you wanted to go to Wellington from here, that's the direction you go in. But we're not going that way today. We're just going to have a look back over here. As you can see, New Works Heritage Mining Settlement. Here is some history and local information about New Works. And if you ever hear yourself visiting New Works, then I do suggest you take time to read this information. It's really interesting stuff. And I read through this sign myself a few months ago when I last visited New Works, and I really found the information really interesting, so yeah. I like New Works. I love it, it's just a beautiful place. On that note, the plan is now to walk down this way. Yes, let's carry on this way down to Lawley. So here we are. We now find ourselves at the other side of New Works from where we started. So from where we are standing right now, if we were to travel back up that road, we'd end up eventually back in New Works and all the way back where we started this video at Huntington. So yeah, it's been a good walk getting from Huntington to here. And if we have a look over my shoulder, just here. What we see in front of us is another public bridleway. Now, I don't know if this bridleway in front of me right now connects up to the other bridleway we saw earlier on, or if it's a completely different bridleway. But to be honest, I think it would be fantastic if this bridleway did connect to the other bridleway we saw earlier. But without exploring, I simply don't know. So again, I'll have to come back here another day to explore this place, because I think that'll be good. In the meantime, the plan is to, as I said before, stay on this road and just make my way down to Lawley. So here we are. This is where we want to be today, in Lawley. And to get to the centre of Lawley, we just keep on walking down this road. Yeah, so let's carry on. As you can see, we're in Lawley now. Back that way is where you go if you want to go to Lawley. Back up this road we've just been along is new works in Huntington, as we saw. Back up that way. And from where I'm standing at the moment, you can get to Telford town centre along the A522-3, along that direction there, along Lawley Road that way. Otherwise, you can get to both Wellington and Alston by going this way. And as mentioned before, as you can see, this is Lawley Road. And Lawley Road, as I just said, in that direction, takes you to Wellington and Alston. And here on Lawley Road, here in Lawley, is where we find St. John the Evangelist Church. And yeah, it's at this point I started various other videos back in January and a couple of times since January, where I ended up exploring places like New Works and various other really interesting walks between Lawley and New Works. And every time I enjoyed each video, so yeah, I'm glad of that. And I hope that everyone who watches my videos enjoys the videos that I make. So a massive thank you to everyone who watches my videos, especially if you're a subscriber as well. Thank you. On that note, I'm going to finish this video here. thank you to everyone who's taken the time to watch this video and all the other videos I've made this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, be safe, have a really good Saturday evening, have a beautiful Sunday tomorrow, and I'll see you all soon in the next video. Take care and goodbye.